Hello my little storm clouds, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today I am building another kawaii gaming bedroom for like a teen, or maybe not a teen because I'm not a teen and I would love this bedroom. I've not built anything like this in quite a while, so I wanted to go back to it because these are one of my favourite things to build. I love doing room builds as well because they're a little bit quicker. It's not like some of the larger builds, and I'm just focusing on the interior with these builds, unlike when I'm doing a large build and I end up doing the exterior, and then because I get sick of doing the same build I don't end up doing the interior. So this plays with my skills a little bit because I'm not the best at interiors, but I love doing more like little tight rooms like this. I say tight rooms, this is quite a large room but I'm trying to fit quite a lot in it. There's going to be like a little wardrobe thing, a 2-seating areas, as well as like a 2-desk setup. And I was totally inspired to do this by a room that I saw on Pinterest. If I do remember before I export the video, I will pop up a couple of pictures of the room I saw. So I took sort of inspiration from it and then changed it up a little bit to be more like what I wanted. And I also want to thank, I've got 2 new patrons. So it is Catherine and Emily. Thank you so much for being a Patreon member. I don't have anything on there currently and I don't know what you guys would want, if you would want anything. I also have members on YouTube, and don't ever feel obliged to pay me anything. It's just a little help for creators you really love if you can afford it. But yeah, if you want anything specific for members and patrons, please let me know. I also do have a Discord. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really bad at talking in there, but I do every now and again pop in there. But feel free to talk amongst yourself in there. I have it linked down below. And I can make a Patreon/members only section. I will have to set all that up so it automatically does it. You will have to link your Patreon and your YouTube to Discord if you're doing that. But I haven't set that up anyway, so it won't automatically put you in that section. But please let me know what you want as a member. Like, you're paying for something, so you must get something out of it, and I don't know what I can do for you if you want anything. So please let me know, and again, just thank you so much. Anyway, back to the room build. So I'm doing a little bit of a walk-in wardrobe here. It's not really a walk-in wardrobe because you can't really walk in, but it is going to have like doors. I feel like it should be functional because it is just doors, but then I'm like, can this sim get in there and do anything? Maybe, I'm not sure. I really should test this before I upload it to the gallery. And as always, if this is not on the gallery, please just tell me in the description down below, because I always forget. I'm really bad because I close the Sims game when I go to edit my video. I've literally just finished this build and then I get to the recording portion like I'm doing now and I'm like, wait, I haven't uploaded it to the gallery, and it means opening the game again. So by the time I finish the video, I totally forget. So if it's not on the gallery, and my gallery ID is StormDesignYT, if it's not on there, just yell at me in the comments and I will put it up on there. So I've created a little double desk area up here. I decided to put it on a platform because I wanted it to be flush with those little square cube things at the end of the bed. So I raised up the platform and it made it flush. And I've done a sort of like gaming area, and the other side in my mind is just like a little graphics design area. That's why there's an iPad. I know a lot of people love using iPads to draw on because there is Procreate. I really wish I had an iPad. I've got a little Wacom tablet thing which I just plug into my PC, but it's not the best for drawing, but it does the job. But I do enjoy doing some digital illustrations. Over in the other corner of the room, I decided to do some like beanbag chairs, and I'm going to put a little movie area, so there's going to be a large TV on the wall. I do change the side, so if you can see I'm facing it towards this wall at the moment. I switch it up and do it against the wall on the right hand side currently. I just felt like it fit a little bit better to have the door to the back of you instead of sort of looking at the door while you're watching a film. Now, I've got a little bit of a tip for you here, and it's something I do quite often. I usually cut it out, but you will see here I am just placing things everywhere. So just all over the wall, all over the floor. It's just if I see an item that I really want to use. So I've just put show all in the catalogue so I can see everything, and I'm just scrolling through and placing items which I think I will most probably use. Sometimes when I do this, I place them outside the room and drag them in. But I knew I was only going to look for small things, so I was just popping small things out on the floor, and then I could pick them up as I wanted to use them or delete them if I decided I don't want to use them. This is my favourite TV to use, and it is very large, and I think you have to unlock this somehow. I don't know which way it is to unlock it. I just put the cheats in, but I size it down once because it is too big, but it's quite flush to the wall unlike some of the other TVs and sometimes it's just a pain to have to delete the walls to push the TV back into it and then put the walls back in to make it more flush. I had a little question about these little dolls that I've put up here. These are called My Sims, I think, and you can unlock these. I think you find them around the world when mining rocks. You have to find a treasure map or something. I can't remember. I did look up on how to do it, but I always just have the cheats on, so I have everything unlocked. So, but if you did want to do the little challenge to unlock them all, look online because I'm pretty sure there's a complicated way to do it. But they are in the decoration section under miscellaneous if you can't find them. Sometimes they just don't show up. So I find the easiest way is to go to decorations and miscellaneous. I'm using tool mod on just a couple of smaller items to get them to sit at the right height on the desk, because I won't raise them up through the floor because I don't like the snap points of the desk. There is ways to do it without it, but I couldn't be bothered to move the desk and the little cabinets that I have down because they have snap points on too. So I would have to move all of that to put that little blue thing in the correct place on the desk if you're placing the item underneath, but you have to get it in the correct place, otherwise it will snap to the desk. I love adding little plush toys and little statues and stuff like that to these sort of builds. I just think they add so much colour and a bit of life to builds as well. Now I'm just going to go ahead and flip that section like I said I was going to face the other way and scoot everything in, add some pillows. I do change it around slightly towards the end, but the big thing for this room and most of the builds that I do like this is all about the lighting. So I don't like using the regular like ceiling lights for this. I use a lot of smaller lights and wall lights and change the colour of them. I have a mod on so I can change the colour of them in build mode, but normally you'd have to go into live mode and shift and click on the light and you can change the colour of the lights. So you can set it to all of the rooms, but I wanted the lights to be a mixture of pinks, purples and blues. So I've done mostly pinks, but then with some pops of purples and blues, and it just looks so nice when they're all together and it lights up the room just enough. You can still have a ceiling light in the room and maybe just dim it a little bit. I do not have all of the lights set to 100% brightness. I do turn them down slightly. Some of them are 100% because I need a bit more brightness in the area, but a lot of them I turn down. This one I decided to do a gradient going from pink, purple to blue, and I really love that. And I've got this little cat here as well, which I add a few little decorations to later on. And I love these lights from high school years. They look like strip lights, and I've just done them across the top of the TV wall. I also added them around the edge of the bed. It kept snapping to the wall, so I did have to delete the wall to put this on. So anything that snaps to the wall, if you don't want it snapping to the wall, just delete the walls that are nearby and then place it and then put the wall back in. Now I'm just going to use some gallery art. This is no CC art. All you have to do is put in no CC art. I put in Kawaii art into the gallery, and people have made these items so you can actually have them in the game and you don't need any CC. I love using them because it's way better than the stuff that is in the game. So I'm just going around and adding some final small details to the room, and that is pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!